And we are live.
And we are live.
I know I'm alive.
I know I'm alive.
I feel alive.
You look alive.
Thank you. I am alive. Welcome to the mother and son making sense out of nonsense.
Plus more.
I wonder what the more is about.
We'll have to wait and see.
They'll have to wait and see.
That's right. We know what the more is about. Or do we?
Yeah. I don't know what the more is about. What is the more about?
Well, the more is more, and we're going to have to wait a little more time to see.
Get it? I'm going to start with, so this show is intention, inspiring, inspirational.
Just get to the word of the day. They've already heard the intro.
Okay, the word of the day is, my word of the day is hubris. Hubris. Hubris.
Hubris.
Oh, hubris, sorry.
Hubris. Hubris.
Hubris. Can you spell it again?
Yes. Hubris. Hubris.
Oh, okay.
Hubris.
And the definition is exaggerated pride or self-confidence. The question is hubris the same as arrogance? The two are closely related and are synonyms. Not cinnamons.
It could be cinnamon. Well, cinnamon sounds good. I forgot to put some cinnamon in my tea. Thanks for reminding me.
Arrogance tends to be one's excessive pride relating to how better they are than others, whereas hubris is extremely self-belief in one's ability and may have nothing to do with others. Self-belief, confidence in one's ability.
Well, what a lovely word. I thought you needed to work on your hubris, but you really need to work on your arrogance. Your hubris is fine.
I don't have arrogance. I have hubris.
I have hubris.
Hubris.
Well, that's a great word. And then how did you find that word?
Is that really, let's see. I don't remember.
Good answer. Moving on to my word.
We don't have time for your word. Next topic.
I think you'll really like it. It's a word you've heard before, but the spelling is quite fun. It's zhuzh.
Oh, the spelling or the pronunciation?
The spelling.
Spell it, please.
Z-H-U-Z-H.
H-U-Z-H. Zhuzh.
Zhuzh. Make something more stylish, lively, or attractive. To add addition or quality that makes something more stylish, lively, or attractive.
Like I did with this hat.
Yes, you zhuzhed it up.
I zhuzhed my look up.
Yes.
If I may be so hubris.
I mean, so hubris to say so.
And the intention is to use the word of the day as often as possible, and then we do a stroke count at the end, and I always win.
That's right. All right, good. That's fun.
Let's get to today's topic. I have topics.
Yes. Okay, I have topics too.
And I want to just start off with a customer service story. It happened this morning. Can I ever get away from customer service? Yes.
Doesn't sound like it.
I have a solution to my customer service. So this
Finally.
morning, just talk over me. Just do it. It doesn't matter now. So this morning, of course, I have to call customer service. When I use Priceline to book any hotels, after that, I get a survey I get an email to survey how was your stay. Then I also get marketing emails. So it's just a barrage of emails. I've called probably 10 times over the last 10 years, over the last 2 years. Take my email off your marketing list, take my email off the survey list, but I always get, but it activates every time I use Priceline, it activates my email again. So today I was just fit to be tied, not fit to be tied, but I had to make my phone call because I'm getting all these Priceline emails. And finally, after, of course, I do my huff and puff and why is this happening? Not why is this happening, but I want this stopped. I don't want my email ever used. You know, I am light threatening because I am a happiness specialist. So I was lightly threatening them with humor. I got off the phone and I said, "Oh, you won, ego," because I was acting robotically. I was acting like I always do, annoyed, bothered, irritated, a tad of anger. And I said, "You won, ego." And then the universe told me, gave me a message. You want this reaction. You want to be able to call customer service and not be bothered or annoyed. That's your ego wanting that. You will stop being annoyed and angered or irritated by customer service when it's time, not one moment sooner. So my ego is saying, "Oh, I wish it would stop happening." And then my ego is reacting, anger, irritated. And it's a whole ego against ego battle. And so I wrote this down. My job is just to witness what's going on with my ego, and it's the ego battling the ego. It will be over when it's time to be over, and let go of wanting something to change. Your turn.
I like that a lot. That's a relief when I hear that for me. And when I hear you say let it will be over when it's time to be over, I think of my feelings, and I feel any number of ways, and I'm going to feel the way I feel in that moment, and I can't force it out. And if I do force it out, that is my ego talking. And I'll just jump that this isn't a story, but it is a topic, but it's maybe a little bit of both, because I was in a donut shop, a really big donut shop, to have some quiet time before work. So I brought my iPad, notebooks. Nobody was in there, just me, very pleasant. And then a group of little girls, probably 10, 12 years old, 4 of them sat down at a table very close to my table in this very large shop with lots of chairs.
I hate children.
I hate children.
I hate kids.
They're giggling, they're talking loudly, and I'm getting more and more bothered. And I am bothered. I'm annoyed, I'm angry, and I do want to be able to have someone sit next to me and talk and have a conversation or laugh or whatever they're doing, and me not to be bothered. But guess what? I was bothered. So to force myself out of that and to get mad at myself for getting mad that I'm mad, it's just a never ending cycle. And that was a topic because we were in a restaurant with the loud talkers, and I did think of that.
Well, I just saw you a couple of days ago. I was in California, and we went after your amazing class, and chill and having dinner together. We don't get to do that often. And there was a woman that was talking so loud, and we were both irritated and annoyed. And so, but isn't it interesting, Nathan, that it's the ego wanting me to be over it, and it's the ego annoying me. So it's ego against ego power. That's power.
Ego. What did you just say? Ego. Oh, ego bothered by it. Ego wanting me to be over it. Ego also not accepting the moment, whatever's going on in the moment. All ego.
Ego squared, And so that's when the universe hit me. Let go of wanting anything to be different. And it may or may not be different, but let go of wanting it, because me wanting it to be different, me wanting me to be different, me wanting me to rise above this customer service chain around my neck is all ego.
Acceptance, and more acceptance in the moment, because I will find something that I want different in the moment. And it's all in the moment.
And this customer service, I'm 68 years old now, this chronic customer service problem that I've had.
We're going to have to cut that out of the show. You're not allowed to do that anymore.
It's gone on too long. Your topic, one of your topics.
Well, that was one of them. Loud talkers, you're interrupting my life was one of my topics. So,
what?
I mean, I added a little dramatic flair to it, but basically that's the idea, is loud talkers and people in public spaces are interrupting my life.
I love the way you put that. It reminds me of the title of this show. Say that again, please, because it's true and it's funny and it's also poignant.
It's loud talkers, comma, you're interrupting my life. So I said interrupting because it does feel like I'm doing something and someone is getting in the way of that. And I've experienced it so many times on the subway, at the park. I'm at the park in Roseburg, at the park in New York, over here in California, on the road, in class. I've experienced it so many times that I wanted to make it a topic because, well, if I'm not looking to change it, I at least want to be aware of it.
And we are aware of it.
Yeah, aware, because it sends me into a tizzy, into an ego tizzy. And let's just be aware of that, so that, because, and it did help me, and this is the last thing I'll say about that donut shop, but it did
Promise.
help me. It did help me in the donut shop, thinking about you and me a couple days ago eating, and we worked. I felt it was nice to work with you on that, and we talked about our awareness. Well, we could laugh at it. It's not funny. We could do it back. All this stuff. We could get mad. And so that awareness helped me when I was by myself later in the donut shop.
And one of our other solutions was, can we talk louder than the loud talker?
Right.
That wouldn't bring any peace.
No, but I think laughing at the loud talker would bring peace.
Definitely. And now
genuine laughter.
Yeah, not fake laughter, but being able to find something funny about how annoyed I am.
Yes. Well, yes, that's right. That's my topic.
Next topic.
Can I drink some tea by myself? Is that okay?
Yes. Yes, please.
Put your hand down.
Okay. Just because you want to, I'm not going to let you.
An audience, and this is why I'm the way I am.
And I have to say, Born to Run. I don't know why that came into my head. Born to Run. Thought about you.
Mm-hmm.
So guess what? Remember when you used to say, bye-bye and realsies, these, and that bothered me, but you didn't change. I had to get used to it.
That's right. That's true. And you were very clear that it did bother you a lot on every message you left.
Very clear. He's got this phone message, and at the end it says, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I don't do it that big.
It was just like a helium balloon. He said, okay, leave a message. And he takes a shot of helium. Bye-bye. It drove me crazy.
There's a little dose of humor. And by the way, I wasn't born to run. I learned to run.
Very little sense of humor. If I may be so hubris, which doesn't make any sense.
Well, finally, we're using the word of the day nonsensically. The show is called Nonsense, after all.
Yes. Okay. I wanted this isn't a topic, but this is not a suggestion, but an idea. Another segment of our show, Nathan. What do you think
I'm
about?
worried I can't drink my tea without you drinking your
We'll
tea.
stop worrying it. We'll stop worrying.
Continue.
Go ahead. I'm ready. Bye-bye.
This
Okay.
Balderall is going to take the show over.
Go ahead.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, okay. What about having a segment? It's called the Creative Corner.
I already love the name.
You and I have to come up with a song for this show, a theme song. And I was thinking, whatever we come up with, just do it. Maybe 3 minutes of creativity coming up with a theme song or whatever we're creating in the moment. But I'm just throwing that out there. That's not for today, but it's for the future.
I love that a lot. Creative Corner and then creating song or whatever we're creating is really good.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Question. I wanted to share, I wanted to ask you, have you ever had signs from God? Specific signs where let me give you an example. This was when I was working at DOJ in California. And I don't know why, but it was early in the morning before I got to work. And I said, God, just give me a sign. I would just like a sign that just a sign of yes, I'm on the right track. Yes, of connective, just give me a sign. I think I heard someone say, I got a sign. So I wanted my own sign. And the whole day, and this is what I asked for. I asked for a white feather. So I asked for a sign and I was specific. I want to see a white feather. All day I'm in an office building, going to and from the job, walking lunch. And then for some reason, I don't remember, but I was staying late and I still hadn't seen my white feather. So it was maybe 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. I was working late at the office. And the cleaning crew came by with their cart and their rags and their spray and then their dust cloth. Their dust was all white feathers, what they used to dust the office with. And that was a sign. So I was wondering if you've had a specific sign like that.
What a good topic and question. I do get signs. I feel like I get signs all the time, but do I ask for specific signs? There's so many things that come to me, but I don't have a specific story like that off the top of my head, but I want to think about it and maybe come back. But those things happen to me a lot.
And one of the things you and we collect money. If I find money on the floor, whatever it is, I say it's from the universe. It's just letting me know. It's letting me know I'm on the right track, which I'm already on the right track. But when I find money, I always kiss it and save it. So that's always a sign to me.
That's what I was thinking too. That's always a sign to me, and I don't think it's telling me I'm on the right track. It's just a little nod. It's a little nod of acknowledgement that that, like you said, I'm always on the right. I'm always on the track. I'm always in the flow. Sometimes I think I forget. So there's been times I've found a coin when I'm in the middle of thinking, or I'm wondering about something, or I've made a decision, but I'm not quite sure. And then I'll find the coin, and it's just a reminder, that I'm in the flow. That happens a lot, the coins.
I love that.
And there was one time, I don't remember what I was going through. It might have been 2020 in New York. but I would walk a lot on the streets of New York. There was no cars, no pedestrians in 2020. And I would try different ways home, turning on different streets just to mix up my route. And one time I turned, I was thinking about something. I wish I could remember what it was, but I
Your
found
mother? Your mother?
I was thinking about you and how much I loved you, and then and how important you are to every part of my journey. And I found 50 I found about 50 pennies on the floor, all spread out, and it was on a street I randomly turned on. I found all these pennies on the floor and I picked up all of them. I don't put my mouth on them. I would reconsider that, but I guess if that works for you, that's fine. But I did pick them up.
Well, at 68, I don't have that germ of being afraid of germs. I think I'm healthier. Yeah, but if you believe that they're germs and you're going, I'm not even talking about you in general. If you believe that germs or you touch something, you're going to get sick, then that's going to happen. So I believe that whatever.
Well, I didn't say you were going to get sick, but well, why don't you just sleep outside on the sidewalk?
Because it's uncomfortable. I need a bed.
Good answer.
What was I going to ask you while you were talking? Oh, this is a topic that just came up while you were talking. The importance of being aware that you take different routes. There are some things that I'm not talking about other people, but are unable to do something different. And just the variety of being aware and taking a different route as opposed to the same route all the time. You've helped me with that. And I consciously make a choice to do something different, not the same route, go a different way. I like that. And that's just who you are.
Yeah, I do think that's who I am. Different route, mix it up, different clothes, and also finding peace in the same route, in the same with the same shirt and the same show, whatever it is, finding peace in there too, because there is spirituality in the same and it being okay too. Not needing. I gotta change it up. I don't need anything other than this moment.
Yes.
And every moment is different anyway.
Yes. Your topic. Good. I want to show you my new glasses too that Marie gave me.
Oh,
Sunglasses.
those are
Can
really
you see the
fun.
polka dots?
I love yeah, I do. I love the polka dots. It's very you.
Very me. And then she gave me these. We exchanged sunglasses.
Oh, those are cool too. Those are different for you. They fit your face though.
They do.
Yes.
These are, yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there.
That's
Nonsense.
I love that. Well, that's the benefit of having something given to us, is we don't have to pick it out ourselves. Mix it up a little bit.
Yes. Your topic.
Well, and I love it. It feels like it really zhuzhes up your look. Well, my topic is a mother and son topic, and it's two parts because we did have time together when you were in California. You came to my class, and I thought it was really special that we shared a spiritual space together. I don't know what else to call it other than that, but there was something special about yoga with the sound, and then we're in a spiritual space. It felt you were emotional, I was emotional, something special about that space. And that's what I wanted to share with that. And then the other thing is this, you can tag this on, is when I said your presence calms me down when we were driving and we were running a little late, there was something calming about having you there. And I want to dig a little deeper with what I even meant when I said that. And it's the same at the restaurant. I felt calmed down talking to you with the loud talker. But what do I even mean when I say your presence calmed me? So I want to dig deeper into that.
Yes, let's dig deeper and let's for clarity, you teach a class, it's called restorative yoga, and I was attending your class, and so we were on our way to we're uh-oh. We're we were on our way and running late, and the whole thing about rushing, the whole thing about rushing for me is it's very uncomfortable. It's very difficult to find peace in the middle when I'm rushing. Then I blame myself. It's always my fault, which it is my fault. I could leave earlier. I could leave 15 minutes earlier. So then I say, well, you're still into the drama, because that's really what it is. It's just drama. Now, when you were driving, I could, if you're running late for class, because I'm an instructor too, I totally get exactly what you were feeling. And you said, calm me down. I'm going to say that when there's two powerful energies together, and it's a spiritual space, but it was the energy together that just like if there's a rapids or a river and there's the energy of the water flowing, that's energy, that's strong energy, as opposed to a creek. So with us, it's the combination. This is what I'm feeling. It's a combination of our energies together that just, and the intention, see, your intention is my intention, is to be at peace. And that intention even gets more rooted. But back to, now I'm getting chills, but back to your class, when I was in that, on the floor, and we started class, and I just broke down. It was the energy of, it was overwhelming. It's a tsunami of energy, not just a river. It's a tsunami of energy that overwhelms me. And that's just what it is. There's no other story attached. It's just a tsunami of energy. It's like I'm sitting in my favorite spot at the Umpqua River, and I just feel, and that energy, because it's so powerful, causes causes the feelings. That's what I think it is. And then when we were in the restaurant, and you said the woman was talking loud, we both, with all of this energy, still had the same intention of remaining peaceful, even though, and we have the same, the same, loud talkers, the same stories, the same experiences. But now we have all of this together, and we want peace.
Ooh. Well, I love all of that. I was really clicked into what you were saying. You said tsunami, water, waves, and I'm picturing that these waves of peace. You also said peace, and I totally agree. Peace rushing out everything else, rushing out the loud talker, the ego's shouting, ego's trying to get in the mix. And this tsunami, this water is cleaning all of that out. And there is, and I like not putting a story on it either, other than just a wave of energy, of peace.
Yes,
And to tears too. There's something interesting about the tears, the water, tears. Yeah.
I was getting chills when you were saying it, and when I was talking, I was feeling it. And I never even thought about it until you brought up that topic. That just came to me right out of my ass.
Mm-hmm. And if you have one big wave, another big wave, and they come together, they make a bigger wave, and like tornado, it all feeds on itself. That strong energy or strong intention. And it is a really strong intention. And it took a strong intention for me both times. Running late to this class, we have a half-hour drive. I'm with you. I don't have a lot of time with you. And it took a strong intention for me to say, I want to be at peace with you while you're here. When I can choose drama in the car, okay, I've done that so many times. Strong intention to clean out that ego. And then same at the restaurant. We had a really powerful experience in class. We took fun pictures. We stayed afterwards a little bit. It was amazing. It really
Amazing.
it was amazing. It really was. And then we're at this cute, cool Thai restaurant having a good time. And then this loud ass talker.
Loud motherfucker.
And I'll be damned.
I'll
If
be
thi-
damned.
if this loud talker, and it wasn't angry, whatever they were talking, it was just loud. It was light, but it was loud. And I'll be damned if I'm going to get off course with my intention of peace after that class, being there with you, our limited time. So it took a lot of intention, energy. And then with you, yes, I could do it. And I did do it.
We both did it.
We both did it.
We both did it. Yes. And then we walked out of that restaurant coming up with our own choreography.
Right. That's
step,
right.
step, double step, right
Yes.
step, right step.
That's
double step.
right.
And in fact, I think we can come up with choreography here.
Yes.
Right, left,
Mhm.
right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, choreography.
Yes, choreography. That means do the same thing.
Right. Well, it's a little lag, so we have to do it slow. Bop.
What are we doing? Kick
Oh,
right, kick left,
left.
kick right, kick left, kick both, 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 both. One more, both. Last time, both, and jump, 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 jump.
I mean, this is almost toddler level entertainment.
And
And I love that was our creative corner, and I love the creative corner. We gotta keep that.
yes, yes. Whose turn is it? Oh, is it your turn or
It's
your
yours.
It's my turn.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to switch it up a little bit and share with you some homework questions that I received.
All
And
right.
I would like your input. Here we go. And this is a real good one. I don't know if I shared this with you, but when I'm teaching the Truth About Happiness classes, at the end of the class for 5 minutes, I turn on music. It's a different song every week, and we dance. And here I go. So this is the question. List what type of people that annoy you. Example, people that are rude, inconsiderate, selfish, or without compassion. And this one person, and I already know who it is. He said, people that insist I should dance. People that are oblivious to the world around them. He's talking about me. People that do things to annoy others because they can. People telling me what I'm supposed to feel. Oh, I can't wait to get to class next Wednesday. Until this month. But so and my response is going to be, because there are people that when I turn on the music, they leave. I'm not asking you to dance. If you're inspired, you're inspired. And this finding irritation or problem with anything other than the person in the mirror, that just means you have work to do. That means that there's something that you can chew on, but it's never about out there. If you're finding fault or problems out there, always comes back to you. It always comes back to that internal, that what are you rooted in? And then this one talks about a husband or a wife having a recent diagnosis of Parkinson, and they said all they do is just sit around and just apathy, meaning I don't want to do anything. I have this diagnosis of Parkinson and I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit here. And then the other part of the question is, list what type of people that annoy you. This person says people that have no compassion. So you don't have compassion for your husband or wife. See, if you say you don't have compassion, then you don't have compassion, or people that don't have compassion, then you don't have compassion for people that don't have compassion. Anyway, I wanted your take on all of that.
Well, this is really, these are great topics across the board. And I'm wondering where to start. Well, I'm wondering where to start. Well, supposed to feel. No one can tell me how I'm supposed to feel. That's for sure. And sometimes I don't. I feel down. I'm not peppy. I feel annoyed. I'm just irritated. And there's no way anyone likes that, because I don't like that when someone else. I don't like when I'm feeling down, and I don't like when other people are feeling down. But
well, I don't care if other people are feeling down. It was my job, is my responsibility is to accept however they're feeling. So if you're feeling down, great, but that doesn't mean I'm going to have lunch with you. But I don't mind if you're feeling down.
Right, exactly. I don't mind it, but I don't want to be around it either.
Mm.
But I'm not here to change it. And I can say a lot of my life and a lot of my time and energy has been spent focused on someone's feeling a certain way, if they're whatever they're feeling, and I'm going to try to uplift them, change it. Yes, that's right. And it's a lot of that's you. So if you're feeling a certain way, yeah, you're feeling down, irritated, annoyed. Well, how's Nathan going to come in and change your feelings so that I am more comfortable? All I needed to do was run away.
Run away.
Born to run.
Run away, run away. That's one of Kanye's song. Run away, run away.
And then insist I should dance, insist I should do anything. Well, no one can insist I do anything. That would bother me too. But anyone can ask me to do something. Ask me, suggest. They can even insist, but it's up to me to do what I want with that. And it is hard. If someone asks me something, it can be hard for me to now to put it on me. So, but it's up to me to, like you said, with the tea. I can put drinking the tea, I can put it on you, or I can put it on me.
Or
I did ask you to not drink tea, and you kept doing it.
That's right, because I refuse to be controlled by you.
We know that.
Which reminds me, this is a real seatbelt question.
All right.
Well, let's get back to the person.
Yeah, because we're almost done.
Yeah. Let's stay, because we
have
to
your question though.
Yeah, I remember the question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, oblivious to the world around them. I mean, we talk about that a lot too, that the lack of awareness that other people have. If somebody is oblivious, they're walking across the street, moseying around, not looking around on their phone, and I'm waiting in my car for them, they're oblivious. Hell yes, that annoys me. And what am I going to do about that? And are they oblivious? Well, that's my story that I'm putting on to them. They could be very aware. They could be, maybe they are. I don't know. Am I oblivious to my feelings and taking care of myself in that moment? And then annoying others that they can. Well, That bugs me too. And it's like when someone has power, it's like an abuse of power. I think if I'm in class, everyone's listening to me. Well, they're in class, and then I'm, yeah, just taking advantage of the fact that I'm in a power position, and I'm going to whatever I'm going to do.
Well, this person has had it out for me since the first class, because after the first class, they came up and told me that your jokes could get you in trouble. I mean, it was a whole list of things. So they got it out for me, and I can't wait to go back and say, listen, it comes all the way back to you. It's not me, it's you. This looking outside of yourself, and I'm speaking for myself too, is not the answer. I take a mirror to class every time. It's not the answer. But some people are going to get it. Some people are not going to get it. But this is a topic, this next topic, seatbelt. This is going to be quick. If you love someone, and you annoy them purposely, what is that? If I say I love you and I annoy you like this, and it is annoying you on purpose, that is my intention for the joke. I think it's funny to annoy people, especially if they tell me that they're annoyed. I'm going to do it anyway. It's not personal. It's just it's just what I do. So I have a question. You ready? When you picked up my granddaughter, Luna, and you said she doesn't like it, and it's only 10 seconds, and she's ready. And I'm thinking, why would you even pick her up if she doesn't like it? Which now it mirrors back to me. Why am I doing this when I know you don't like it? And I say, I love you.
That's the seatbelt that's the seatbelt topic. That's so good for this show. It's very mother son. Now I'm bringing the cats. It's turning it on me, and it's turning it on you, which is what it's really about. You and me on this show. And why would I do that? Well, I think in that moment, I'm not practicing loving her. I'm practicing focusing on me. And that's why I think when you say love someone, I think it's so helpful to bring in the moment, every moment, because just because I love you in this moment, that doesn't mean I've loved you in every moment before this and every moment after this. It's moment to moment action. And I think that's the key. I like we talked about. I think we talked maybe I don't know, on the phone, or maybe it was on the show, about how do we show love? Do we do it in action at the text? Remember the texting, or how are we showing it in that moment? And you say you love it, but how are you showing it?
You said it, Nathan. You nailed it. And I have to cop to it. Isn't it interesting how I had an example for you, and then also this is an example for me?
Mm-hmm.
You said it. When I do this at the same time you're doing it, it's not about you. It's about me and a joke. It's about me making a joke. It's not about you, or it's not. It's the same as when you were in high school and you told me, don't talk to you in the morning. Don't, because good morning. And it's just not, it's just, and so I stopped. And is this a story? That's love, I think.
I think
Conscious love.
It is conscious love, because if you were, it's conscious love, because I think when I think of conscious love, I think it goes both ways. It's over everything. Nobody's left out. Nobody's There's nothing lost. It's not conscious love if I'm putting myself out to please someone else, and now I'm the one put out. It's yes. We talk about this a lot too. With even that good morning thing, I asked you, and you said it felt right to do it or good to do it. I don't know how you said it, but you tell me that with gifts. You said you don't have to even thank. I don't have to thank you for gifts. You feel good giving the gift. That's really important distinction, because gift giving, yeah, anyway, it's all connected.
What a great topic. That was really deep.
It's really deep. And I just want to say too, with the jokes and the little jabs, and we're jokester. I'm a jokester too, and we roast each other. We joke. We've been doing that for forever. And there's a love that I can feel in me, a peace that I can feel in me. And when the joke comes from there, it's funny. Maybe it's not funny, but it feels good, feels right coming out of me. And sometimes I do a joke, it's to jab, and it's not so funny.
That's what I want to say, that because
Yeah.
I can feel the difference when I'm doing something that is pure, just like when you do your zingers with me, it's pure, and I can feel the little jab. And so I'm going to be more conscious. I don't need to do the jab. I mean, if I do the jab, I'm not going to sit up, beat myself up, but I'm just going to be more conscious of it. That's a really good distinction.
Yes, Mom. And then the jab, I was just gonna say too, the jab, because I do that, and I did pick up that cat, and I do it, little jokes, because I'm practicing roasting the jokes with you, and then sometimes it just, and loving myself is not getting upset at myself when I do the jabs. And yeah, so it's all comes back to love.
It all comes back to goody, good. Well, that's a good wrap up if you're ready to wrap it
I
up.
think so too. Yes.
What a great. What is this? Mirror. A woman is standing nude, looking in the bedroom mirror. She's not happy with what she sees and says to her husband, "I feel horrible. I look old, fat, and ugly. I really need you to pay me a compliment." And he says, "Your eyesight is damn perfect."
That's funny. Interesting story.
Yes. I wanted to leave with a little jokey joke.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. All right. Well, that's mother and son making sense out of nonsense.
Plus more.
And if you don't know what the plus more is about by now, ow.
I can't help you.
I can't help you.
Let's try to say it together. Mother and son making
sense out of.
Now hold on a second.
No,
you
it
can't
lags.
say it slow. You can't say it like a turtle, because I'll fall asleep.
Computer lags, but okay, we can say it at the same time.
Okay.
Mother and son
make sense out of nonsense.
Plus more.
You have to give the pause before you get to the plus more. You're dramatic last time. Mother and son making sense out of nonsense.
Plus more.
Plus more. That's the end of today's show. What a great show.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.